My concept of how the future grid differs from today's grid, number one on my list is consumer participation and, let me say, demand-side management. If you think about the load on the electric grid, it has this characteristic shape that very few people are using electricity at night. A lot of people on summer afternoons are using lots of electricity, and basically the engineering of the grid is sized in terms of generation to deal with that few minutes per year when usage is at its peak. And the rest of the time, that capacity is sitting there idle. So again, parallels in the communications industry for decades. We've had pricing plans that incent people to do their communications during non-peak hours. We've had technology that has really managed the smoothing out the flow of traffic so that assets are better utilized. The same issues are going to be possible with the grid. The second big change is distributed and renewable generation and storage. The grid that we have today is it's very deterministic. Demand on the grid can be forecasted within 3 to 4% accuracy. The models have been around for many years, and capacity is deterministic. It's dispatched as needed. In the future, with wind and solar, and with smart appliances that interact with the grid, electric vehicles, both the demand is going to be very different than our models can predict today, and the generation is going to be much less controllable. How do we deal with that? Innovation. These new technologies are going to enable new products, services, and markets. The automation and data will enhance our reliability and ability to keep the grid stable. The U.S. grid, as marvelous as it is, we have an average of about 160 minutes of downtime per year per customer. The comparable figure in Japan is about 8 minutes per year. In Singapore, it's 2 minutes per year. And those outages cost our economy at least $80 billion a year by one study. And finally, we have the opportunity to replace a lot of our usage of oil with electric vehicles using this idle capacity in the grid to power them. And this introduces a host of challenges as well as unknowns in terms of how our consumers going to react to that new technology.